Hello Rovers and welcome back to another viewer account review. Today we are reviewing Steby's account and they say that their account is bricked, but I highly doubt so. Best start we had for a review. Well, the curse sound was too early. I haven't pressed on the recording button yet. Well, Chisa has okay attack, energy regen looks great. Crit rate looks very high. Crit damage is kind of okay, probably missing one crit damage here. S0 R1. Okay, nice. Don't mind Galvi. Oh my god, the
It's
dung
time
dung
for
dung 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 dung. 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, and 3-5. What are you calling bricked over here? I don't see any form of like brickedness. If anything, it looks pretty okay. The 4-5-3-5 curse, exactly. The 4-5-3-5 curse, where it's going to be hard for you to min-max already. So it's not bricked. It's just hard to min-max. Since you have enough energy regen, the thing that's left for you to min-max here is this one, to try and get your double crit and 4-5 perhaps. Honestly, you can forego the crit rate since you literally have 87 crit rate. Like, hello, that's a lot. Don't really need that much. Do you have anything, any other one cost here? Answer is, not really. This one doesn't look that great. You don't believe in the CR? Gotta believe, man. Gotta believe. And is 130 that necessary? 130 is very nice to have, so you can get her out back. It's very important for you to get her out so that her out can buff her forte circuit. If you are doing forte circuit without the out, you're missing out a lot on the damage. Unless you're doing like double forte circuit, that 41st piece costs 1. Oh, rip. I'm guessing your modifier situation is... your modifier situation is good. Who are you trying to kid here? Your tuner situation is a little bit dire. Your tube situation is absolutely bricked. Okay. You have level 10, cross everything, very nice. Okay, yes, there are 1. Gabrena. Gabrena with a... the attack a bit low. Energy regen quite high. Crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate's great, crit damage great. Is static mist? I'm guessing a static mist. Yeah, it is. S0 static mist. Okay. 4-5, 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, 3-5. You ever built her since you got her, so this is your day one Galbrena build. No investment. Yeah, I mean, her echoes aren't bad at all, I guess. You can sort of leave them be if you don't want to invest in her no more. But currently, you have a lot of energy regen. I got her by accident. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this Steby right here, man. Got her by accident. So I guess you definitely would want Galbrena's signature. Well, in that case, if you ever do plan on getting better stats for Galbrena, either look into this one or look into this one. Do you have children? No, you do not. So you'll be relying on the heavy a bit more if you're pairing her up with either Yuno or Motefi. Okay. 8, 10, 8. This one, get it to 10 when you can. If you still don't want to use Galbrena, forget about it. No point. No, Galbrena does not use Liberation. Her Liberation is considered as Echo skill damage. So you know, 2.1k attack, pretty good. Energy regen, perfectly just nice. Crit rate is pretty high, crit damage is great. Moongazer Sigil S0R1. Okay, this looks like a pretty good 4-5, 4-5, 3-5, 4-5, and 4-5. Where in the brick is this? Excuse me. There is nothing that looks bricked here. Your low roll crit rates don't matter because Yuno has very high crit rate on her signature, and her inherent skills also give crit rate. So your low roll crit rates don't really matter here at all. And your crit damage rolls are all looking pretty good actually. So I don't see any form of brickness here. Stop capping, Steby. Stop capping. Stop capping. Level 10 across everything. Very nice. Okay. Augusta. 2.6k attack. Energy regen. Maybe a bit on the slightly low side, but should be fine. Crit rate is high. Crit damage is 235. So this is probably a crit rate for course Augusta. Thunderflare Dominion. So S0R1. And okay, yes, it's a crit rate. So this is a 4-5. 4-5. 4-5. Wait, there. This is a 5-5. You have You have an effective 5-5, which is great. 4-5. Okay. You don't know where's a crit damage piece. Nowhere to be found. Gone missing. Did you accidentally fuse it away? Oh no. You locked it though. Did you unlock it and then fuse it? You know, sometimes there are things where we kind of do in our autopilot mode. It's just like, this piece doesn't look that great, so just fuse it away. And then we realize that, hey, wait, we actually needed that piece for another set. It's Rovers, Steby! Well, I mean, that's still fine. That's still fine. This is perfectly fine because you can use Orchestra without Shawkeeper. If you do want to change anything, probably change some other resonator stuff. This is why you make presets. What in the... Okay, I see, Stevie. Okay, I see. This is your form of rage baiting. I was wondering where the hell is the rage bait, and this is clearly the... No preset available. What the fuck, man? Okay. Well played, well played. Level 10 across everything. God damn it. Prolova 2.3k attack. Energy regen brick is not 100%. I'm just kidding. Crit rate 73.3 when she's not on field. So when she's on field is 93.3. Quite high. 255.2. Crit damage might be missing one crit damage roll again. Lithium Elegy, so it's S0R1. No, 3-5. We do not count Liberation. 3-5. 3-5. 3-5. And 3-5. Okay, yeah, so this is the missing crit damage. You can consider changing this one out because this is kind of like a 2-5. Do you have a Midnight Veil? You have lots of Midnight Veil. This one is the teddy bear already. No, why is it all crit rates? Why the hell are they all crit rates? You could consider using this one, I guess, the Nocturnus Knight. It's kind of like a 3-5. And then Cantarella can use something else. Okay, moving on. Okay, level 10 across everything. Frolova is looking pretty great. Maybe just make that change. Let's see if we can make that change later on. Cartetia, 37k HP, no signature. Energy regen, 118. Crit rate, 64.4. Crit damage of 300%. Double crit damage. Emerald of Genesis. So it's S0. Wait, what? Blazing Brilliance. Okay. Okay. I see you. Actually, Britwin says using Emerald of Genesis is better compared to Blazing Brilliance. Because Cartetia can use the energy regen on the Emerald of Genesis. But sure, let's see. Let's see first. Okay, this is 4-5, 4-5, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5. 107 ER's fine for Cartetia, man. 110, I thought, is better. 107. But anyways, Steby does have enough energy regen already, so it doesn't see those low rolls. This one. And this one. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I see. So for Cartesia, if you want to change anything first, probably change this one out first, cause well, you know what this is, and you know what this is. Are you preparing for signature weapon Cartesia? If you're preparing for signature weapon Cartesia, I can kind of understand why you're going with crit damage, crit rate here. If not, yeah, maybe double crit damage is actually better. Kind of up to you, cause you're using Blazing Brilliance. I mean, you say you do use Emerald of Genesis sometimes, but when you are using Emerald of Genesis, so if we swap over like this, it's at 88.7, which is very, very close to guaranteed crit. So if you want to do guaranteed crit Cartesia, which actually has a lot more value because your crits are essentially guaranteed, then probably just try to find a higher crit rate and you'll be actually good. Alternatively, if you just want more raw and pure damage, that's where double crit damage comes in. So that's entirely up to you. Level 10 across everything. Okay, nice. Jakona with more than enough energy regen. Attack kinda low, crit rate 50-50 crit rate, crit damage 237. Cadenza Cartetia Slave 4-5 3-5 2-5 4-5 4-5. Actually not too bad. The crit rate could use some work, but I think considering your tube situation, probably you may consider investing a little bit more in Chakuna. Chakuna does damage, yeah, she does. Especially her liberation. Don't look down on her liberation damage. 100k damage is still damage. Static miss. I guess static miss does work better. So if it's static miss, it's 76.2 and energy regen is just perfectly fine. But with static miss, crit damage is kind of low because you want more crit damage. Therefore, it still brings us back to Chakona's Echo investment, where you probably want to find more crit rate so that you can get crit damage over here. Like, I guess this one, because this is the one that's crit rate. Other piece. Carlotta weapon would be not enough. Because if we are looking at 130 for static miss, with Carlotta weapon, it is definitely below than what's needed. And 50% of 50%, 300% crit damage. You're banking on a one hit to crit every time. 50-50. Simulating gacha again. Very nice. What do you mean by other piece? Let's see. The other piece that we saw just now, this one, still needs a bit more crit rate. Like, sure, you can get away with 60%. If you want them to do damage, 70% is the, or at least 65%. If you think 70% is a bit too hard, then 65% is the one you want to reach. So therefore, this is still the piece that's preventing you from achieving greatness. And then for Chakona, you want to upgrade the Liberation and the Forte Circuit. Everything else, not as important. Zenny with 2.2k attack. Your 0 heavy Zenny. It's time to witness greatness. What the fuck, man? The Zenny has everything else. Resident skill bonus, basic bonus, liberation bonus. All except heavy. Bruh. I spent 2 months building her. Oh, wow. That's rough. 49.9 itching for the 50. Yeah, but I mean 49.9 still pretty good already. That's the perfect number that you want. Because everyone knows that 69 is the best number. Okay. S1R1, okay. 2-5. 4-5. 3-5. 4-5 and 3-5. Brand told you to continue pulling, that's why you have S1. S1 is a choice. S1 is indeed a choice. And you know what? The first thing that you want to rework on is probably, like, I guess this one. When you can get like another highlighted stat, yeah, that would be even better for your Zenny. Hopefully you can get heavy. I don't know. If you still want to build your Zenny, that is. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. 2 months on one character. You gotta start saving up your tuners for future characters as well. Liberation damage is great, but it's not the main core of Zenny. Because when we look at Zenny, right, everything is pretty much considered as heavy. So you want to capitalize on the heavy rather than liberation. Honestly, this wall of text always make me lose where this heavy attack damage is. Please highlight the heavy attack damage, man. Kuro! You highlight everything else but the heavy attack damage here. 10, 8, 9. You got these two maxed out, that's great. Please enhance your echo. How am I supposed to enhance your echo when you have nothing? Oh, what's this? What am I supposed to work with? 14 and 18. No worry. It's a yoink to unlock. Check your backpack. Okay. Oh, you mean these ones? Then what about the tuner situation? This one? Okay, let's continue the review first. We will talk about enhancing later. Double check Pritwin. What does Pritwin say? Pritwin says the build should be, yeah. The build should be resident skill. They say to Did I accidentally remove anything from Cantarella, or is this a natural energy regen? Because the natural energy regen looks quite bricked. Attack looks okay. Crit rate is on the low side. Crit damage is the deal with the devil. String Master. String Master. String Master. Okay. Your Cantarella definitely needs more energy regen than this. And also, what her echoes look kind of bricked. What the fuck? Anyways, 3-5. 4-5. 3-5. 3-5. And 3-5. So I'm gonna make this the switch with Prolova. Yeah, this one. Well, that doesn't really help with the energy regen situation. But at least it's a little bit more stats. Yoink, Russia. Russia. Yeah, for Russia is too brick. We oh my goodness. This is horrendous. So this is exactly why you want your presets. Whatever are you doing with your presets? Steby. No, Steby. Steby. Bro, there's nothing you can steal from Russia, really. Oh, actually, we can steal this one. You know what? This one's like a 3-5, but we call this a 2-5 because this is like, sure, you have this one here, technical 3-5, but this would be better. Make the switch. Yeah, better. Now we have energy regen. Yay. And this one, make the switch. It's better. Look. Crit rate and upgrade. Crit damage and upgrade. Basic, well, slight bit of a downgrade. Flat attack. It's not like you really want to use Russia on Frulova's team anyway. She doesn't really like do that much. In fact, Verena would be better. Russia yoinking on stream called on 4K. It's okay. I don't use Russia. You have a much more manageable energy regen. The crit rate is looking absolutely nice now. Crit damage is 256.4, which is higher. Russia was for Camellia. I see. Do you still use Camellia? I probably don't think so. She's very outclassed. No point. You have all the better units anyway, so I don't think you'll be using Camellia anymore. Unless you are Camellia enjoyer. Yeah. Now with Cantarella's echoes looking better, these are fine. On to Phoebe. Phoebe with... I do think that your Phoebe also uses String Master, right? Slightly higher attack. Crit rate great. Crit damage great. Energy regen is great. Should be on. Z0. Yeah, Moonlit as expected. Moonlit. This Moonlit is quite okay. Better than some of the other Moonlits. Not the best, but still not bad. Okay, yeah. Nice. Don't really need to enhance anything for BB. You got the Liberation down, 40 circuit down. That's, I think, perfect already. Because you're using Confession Phoebe, which is not a lot of damage. Here is where the Art of Theft would have been great, right? No, you don't even have attack percentage. Okay, no Art of Thefts. No Art of Thefts. Steby is not an Art of Theft enjoyer. Yeah, you don't min-max Moonlit. That's fine. You don't really need to min-max Moonlit unless you absolutely want to for more damage, which for more damage is respectable. I don't think I'll be reviewing Rosha because Abyss Surges. You can just put Moongazer's Sigil anyways, and she'll have enough. Oops. She'll have enough for her crit rate. Anyways, we do know that Rosha's echoes are quite bricked, so we shall look away from this. The skills aren't even leveled up. Those are left over from Cantarella. I see. Okay, Carlotta with 2k attack. Energy regen looks great. Crit rate is fine. 65%. Still prefer 70%. Crit damage. But missing some 12%. So either you're missing one crit damage roll or they are all low rolls. This is at 0 or 1. Ooh, we are missing one crit rate. 3-5. 3-5. 4-5. 2-5. 2-5. Okay, yeah, it's quite cursed. We are missing one crit rate over here. We are missing one crit damage over here. That's why ain't that's why double defense. Well, I guess you do know what you need to change for Desuwa. Firstly, this one. Secondly, maybe this one. Get like 3-5 or 4-5 before you move on to this one, because you still need the energy regen. Unless you get double crit with energy regen over here, then maybe you can look at this one. Desuwa is the only character that your whole saving match. Desuwa is very expensive. ER requirement for Desuwa is like 110. 110 is enough. Unless you need more energy regen. Actually, maybe for Steby's playstyle, perhaps 120. Yeah, 3k kills is crazy. But Steby, because Steby has Zhezhi, right? So 110% is actually more than enough. 100% even is enough with Zhezhi. So provided that you use Zhezhi and Zhezhi solely for Carlotta, you can go with 100% energy regen for Carlotta. Level 10 all skills, nice. Okay, Camellia. I'm guessing Camellia got everything stolen. Doesn't even have her Red Spring. Yep. Well, this is a 4-5, 3-5, and 4-5. These two probably got stolen by Dungeon? Stolen by Dungeon. Yeah, but you don't really need to use Camilla anymore, so let's move on. Shawkeeper, 36k HP, energy regen overcapped by 4%, but it's still acceptable. 20% crit rate, crit damage is fine. Variation, very nice. Very most important question. Okay, S0. Actually, wait, the variation is R3. Ah, okay. Okay. So this is 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5. 3-5 across the board for shopkeepers. Actually no, this is 2-5. But mostly 3-5 across the board for shopkeeper. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And I don't think you will want to min-max shopkeeper unless you absolutely need to or you absolutely want to. She doesn't give the biggest returns for investing, so unless you are seeing shopkeeper as the absolute waifu or you have nothing else to min-max, that's why you min-max shopkeeper. For this particular echo right here, maybe you could consider spectral damage, because you have energy regen on all your pieces, maybe except for this one. Maybe you also want to get energy regen here, so you can go spectral damage bonus on the Bushi, because this one's 2-5. But that's up to you. And you want to max out Shopkeeper's intro for the damage on her special intro. Max out the intro for special damage on the intro. Okay, 向里药. Do you still use 向里药? Stoner. I mean, now you can use Moongazer's Sigil and it looks really good on 向里药 anyways. I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 4-5. No, this is a technical 5-5 and 3-5. So you have a technical 5-5 on 向里药. No more. Rip. Rest in peace, 向里药. Okay, so other than just looking at the echoes, we don't need to min-max since you don't use 向里药 anymore. 向里药 was fun until Augusta stole your man's glory. He can still be fun if you want to do weird things like 向里药, Augusta, and Kelcharo all in one team to mess around. You had him on Sinking Tower. I see. Demoted to sick duties. That's quite a demotion. Zhezhi with 2.3k attack. Energy regen is probably more than enough. Crit rate on the low side. Crit damage. Okay. Cosmic Ripples, probably using String Master. Empyrean Anthem. So with String Master, you will have... Yeah, okay. Very good crit rate. We don't even need to look at the crit rate. Great. It's absolutely great. 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5. Even with one missing crit rate, that's how much the... Actually, two missing crit rate. That's how good the String Master is. What the hell, man? Yeah, Lampy does like buff Glacial and Coordinator attack damage. I really honestly have nothing to say about Zhezhi's Echoes. Moving on to Changli. Changli with... This energy regen is absolutely cooked for Changli. Crit rate is okay. Crit damage is great. Do you even use Changli at all? 3-5, 4-5, 2-5, 3-5, and 3-5. You haven't built her since 2.1. I see. You probably won't even need to build her either. Not unless you want to use her for something. But for Changli, I would recommend having at least 115% energy regen. 110% is where you need to get a little bit more creative, where you need to like do around 5 of her true sight attacks before she gets her out back. But yeah, otherwise, probably don't need to. I don't see where you can use Changli with your current list of units anyways. So you can D for B. Not unless you enjoy the quick swap, but I don't think you do. Moving on, Jinxie 2.5k attack, energy regen is great, crit rates, gacha, crit damage is 270. Render like you and Lupa you skip. I see, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Lustrous Razor. Let me guess, you're using Thunderflat Dominion now. Also, why on earth do you have so many Lustrous Razors, man? How many Lustrous Razors do you need? You have Zenny? I guess you don't use Jinxie anymore. High base attack makes it good. I see. So probably Thunderflat Dominion. Honestly, the Thunderflat Dominion also looks pretty decent on Jinxie. Her Spectral Lightning kind of works well with this Orange Lightning. Sorry, but you prefer a Master. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good though. 4-5, 4-5, 3-5. Actually, no, this is also 4-5, 4-5, and 4-5. Yeah, wow, she has pretty decent looking echoes across the board. Actually, decent is an understatement because it's actually pretty good. Okay, well, probably don't need to raise any more of these since you don't use her. Inlin? Do you still use Inlin? Probably not. Man, you use her all the time and you have shit stats. Maybe you need to not use Jinxie for a brief period of time, and then so Jinxie will somehow get you better echoes. 70% crit rate, that's perfect. With this one is not this one, even better. Period Anthem. 3-5. Can be a 4-5, right? Because the Indian Liberation is just Liberation. 2-5. 3-5 and 3-5. Okay, I mean, not bad. Not bad, not bad. So Yindin has been left in the dust. RIP. GN 2.4k attack. Energy regen. Kinda low. Crit rate. Crit damage. Did you get GN on accident or was it an intentional pull? What the hell, man? 5-5. 3-5. 3-5. 3-5. 2-5. Yes, accident. I don't think you'll be using GN anyways, so well, he is what it is. Verina. 198.5 energy regen. Variation, nice. S2, perfect. Perfect. So energy regen I guess is enough. Yeah, this is about the standard Verina Echo. Aero Rover for the Cortez Chacona team. Blood Packs Edge. Impermanence Heron, okay. Okay, this looks like just like a random cobbled up piece together for Aero Rover. 44111. You only need the bird, yeah. So I won't comment too much on Rovers echoes, because this is like just like whatever. You have Chisa now anyways, so he's kind of replaced as well. Time for dungeon. Oh no. What is this? 2-5. Can be a technical 5-5. 3-5. 5-5. 5-5. Yeah, other than this one, I guess the rest does sort of like work for dungeon. The only character that have multiple 5-5s. Not a dungeon enjoyer, but you have like a bunch of 5-5s. I think right for dungeon, I'm gonna cap the 5-5 on dungeon. If someone has all 5-5 for dungeon, right, they are getting free 5 points. And it doesn't have to be like a strict kind of 5-5. You can literally have these kind of things, then I can call it a 5-5. So probably cap 1 point at 5-5 for dungeon, man. Otherwise, it's just point farming. Literal point farming. Kelcharo. I don't think you're using Kelcharo. Kelcharo was probably meant to hold on to Xiang Liyao's echoes. Anyways, Kelcharo's echo stats look kind of like whatever. Sanhua, Moonlit is also kind of like whatever. Overture. Okay. Mortefi training pistols. Yeah, do you even use Mortefi at all? I feel like you don't. You have pretty decent stats for these two on Mortefi though. Like a 4-5 and a 3-5, really? What the hell? 白之 Call of the Abyss. Yeah, just one turtle on 白之. Amazing. Encore. Yeah, that was a rather co-op thing, I see. Okay, I think the rest doesn't really have anything else, right? Why does Lumi have a rejuvenating set? As you can see, this is very placeholder. Cause Havoc damage bonus, but what? What? A glacier damage bonus, but what? Okay, this makes sense. I think, yeah, for Lumi, or I have no idea why you did that. Probably you did something. Okay, the rest are unraised, not leveled, and not used. So that's for the account review. You look at what he's saying. Bring Chisa too. Chisa is literally right here. Hello, Namipon. Namipon, what the hell? Chisa's right in front of you. What are you saying? Bro is not... Bro is hallucinating, man. Chisaception. Let's check the map exploration. Can I check it from here? No, I cannot check it from here. Boo. Okay, let's hit Arena Sita first. Okay, time to check. Exploration. Exploration should be done. 100%, 100%, 100%. Perfect. Okay, very nice. And resonators, there's more than enough resonators to make up more than 4 teams in the tower. So therefore, 4 and 6 for exploration. Let's take a look at weapons. Weapons is definitely... We saw a lot of signature. So yeah, weapons. A plethora of signature weapons. Echo builds. Echo builds, I'll give it a 10. I do remember seeing like 1 or 2 effective 5/5s. I'll put a 12 as placeholder for now. If I see any more during the video editing, I will add more points over there. And we have Tower Adversity with 36. Let's go see how you clear the Tower of Adversity. Hey, what the? No grapple. -1 point, no grapple. What do you mean no grapple? Okay, very nice. Duo clear, very nice. Duo clear, very nice. Your utility wheel is mouse tree. I was trying to find the grapple. There's no grapple here. Oh. Okay, there's grapple here. +1 point. Always grapple at tower staircase. To be fair, right? Chisa now allows you to just zoom. Why grapple at tower staircase when you can just zoom with Chisa? See, when you do grapple, it only does this much. When you do it with Chisa, there, so much better. Okay, so that's a full 12 points for tower clear. Very nice. And now let's look at Whimpering Waste. The moment of truth. Whimpering Waste. 6.9k. That's a very nice number. You want better score on Whimpering Waste? Let's see. Your infinite feats. Your previous one is 7k. So it's a bit of a difference. And so because you hit SSS, it's 5 points. Steby, do you play on the PC or do you play on the mobile, or you play in some very interesting manner? PC, of course. So there's 1 point, and that puts you at 45. Very nice. You want better score for Whimpering Waste, huh? Let's see. How are we gonna do that? Augusta will do just fine in the second half. There's only just one Violet-Feathered Heron. It's the first half that requires not you to not use Augusta. Too much effects. And it's fine actually.
日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。受け取りなさい。海のささやきを。破滅。三生命のシンフォニー。面白いコンチェルトね。反対に耳を傾けるのよ。口ずさむ。杉し日の残機を。そばにいてあげる。深淵で泳ぎなさい。楽しいわ。進化をお見せします。沈むのよ。水底へ。終焉。三生命のシンフォニー。植物だって生きてるんです。伴奏お願いできる？ただ落ち続けなくさけで笑う。
You missed the utility wheel. Wow.
心だけは
The utility wheel abuser.
大丈夫、私はここに。楽しいわ。溢れ出す。溺れなさい。進化をお見せします。
Wow, that's quite a paragraph. I'll read that paragraph in a bit.
アンサンブル。生命のシンフォニー。冬のノイズ。日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。リズムに乗ったのに。ただ反対に耳を傾けるの。口ずさむ。杉し日の残機を。楽しいわ。儚くアンディ。進化をお見せします。沈むのよ。水底へ。破滅。静か。生命のシンフォニー。それじゃ。面白いコンチェルトね。生と死の狭間にすがって枯れてもな咲き乱れる。そばにいたの。
Especially for Fulova, you know, who can abuse it every rotation. Okay, let's see what your turn, because you just use your guarantee on Chisa. You like the dream market of the 3.0 characters. You're thinking of getting Fulova S2. You used up 2k as strikes. You did nothing wrong. I don't know, man. Pooling is a choice. Pooling is a choice. Because I also do not know how many airstrikes you have. That's number one. Number two, I also don't know who or like what the kit of the incoming resonators are. So at this point, it's like it can be good, it can be bad, and we'll never know. Asta. 4.2k on Lova, yes, 4.2k on Lova. You only have 2k.
これが心。神聖を授ける。ニュー少し遊んであげる。任せたわ。私を見なさい。やっ矢の先を。月が3つだわ。すべて導きよ。未来を。セレクトを始める。一気に攻めるぞ。これぞ王道の勝利。これで終わりだ。揮発 粋の地入りを告げる。整っている。星の歌よ。
Hitting air there. No, not really.
手入力。
But he's still hitting sort of like something.
楽しませることね。私に答えなさい。矢の先は真実に運命共に戦おう。受けてみよ。代価を上げよ。手はずは整っている。栄光をセブンヒルズに。
Yeah, birds came late.
一撃で葬る。終わりにする。神聖を授ける。入力。少し遊んであげる。任せたわ。与えなし。
Gotta send the ult. There's only like barely 1 second left. Alright, go enjoy your meal, JW. And yeah, we got 7.5k now. Yay! So your account has the potential to hit 7.5k points, which is like 7 points. But because you got 6.9, and that puts you at 5 points. And we know what the best number is 6.9k, obviously. You really want to know the Augusta rotation? I do. Make a guide for it sometime. Okay, sure. Hologram? Pretty sure their hologram is all done though. Hologram. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Yes, it's all 6. It's all done. Rain. Hologram is all done. Why are you so interested in your hologram? Why did I suddenly randomly get a training rectifier out of nowhere? I think the difference, right, for my rotation is that in between when Yuno does her diving animation, I swap to Augusta one time to build her forte, or if her forte is full, I do her AV. Then most importantly for Shopkeeper, you want to use her forte to clear out the stacks. That's your extra concerto energy regeneration that will help you get your Shopkeeper's rotation so much faster. Okay, Jenny's echoes. Which one do I want to rework on? It's obviously the Capitainers. And this one as well. This one's a 3-2-5. But the flat attack doesn't really do much. So let's rework on this one first. Gamba times. Will Steby get a 3-5 in 3 echoes or no? Let's go. 3-1. Ooh, we're off to a strong start already. Hey, come on. Don't give a strong start and then give what kind of crappy ass defense is this? Game. Not like this, man. Not like this. Come on, crit. Ah, bricked. Instead of crit, we got bricked. 3 and 1. Absolutely bricked. At least we didn't have to get we didn't have to get scammed, so it's great. AV, we have something. Crit. Ew. I don't want to enhance this. I do not want to enhance this. That looks disgusting, man. Okay, if there's any form of luck and justice in the world, this will be a crit. I'm not asking for 10.5, I'm asking for 7.5. If there is any form of justice in the world. HP, there is no justice in the world. The Echo Rolls have forsaken us. Maybe the feng shui here is not good, you know? Maybe I'll find better feng shui in the Alvarado Bank. We shall head down to the Alvarado Vault. Stand right here to enhance Frostcut Stalker. You are the last one on the line of duty. Wolf, do your best. Give us double crit, attack percentage, heavy, and energy. That's 5 stats out of the many that you need to give us. At least give us 3 of them. Energy regen, okay, we have something. Flat attack, ew. Okay, this is not going well. Do you still want to work on the 1 cost or the 3 cost? I feel like maybe we can work on the 3 cost for better luck. Okay, here goes nothing. 3 and 1. If there's any justice in the world, we get 1 crit. Okay, attack percentage is something. It's something. We get 1 crit. Fudge cake. No, this is not 1 crit. Okay, we have a crit damage here. Very, very nice. Now, can I get crit rate? Basic is not the stat that I'm looking for. We shall run away from this one and we shall find some luck in probably this one, right? Capitainers, listen very, very carefully. Crit rate, crit damage, heavy attack, attack percentage, flat attack, energy regen. Those are the stats that you need to give me and nothing else. Nothing else. I'm not asking for the most difficult stat to give. All I'm asking for are those stats. And those stats only. Or otherwise, you are going off with your head. Okay, great. We have 1 heavy here. We have 1 heavy here. All we need is a crit. Okay, crit. If you can show me the crit, we will continue rolling you. Otherwise, it will be off with your head. So choose your next stat very carefully here. Energy regen is great, but choose your next stat very carefully here. Very, very carefully, Capitainers. I'm looking at you. Do not brick this. Freaking hell, man. Bro, this Capitanus is absolutely shit. Off with his head. Off with his head. Come on, crit. Come on. Yes. I knew it was within one of those 3. But god damn, this crit feels bad. Because this one is already better. Bro, this one's already better. What the hell, man? It's not an improvement, it's a fucking side grade. Ah. Do you want to continue enhancing for your Zenny? Or do you want to cut your losses and call it a day? Until you run out of mats? Wow, that is fierce. My radar is telling me that one of these 3 echoes here might give a double crit and a 3-5. No, okay, it's not within one of these 3. Oh man. I beseech you, double crit, now! Fudge! Oh my god. What is this shit, bro? Bro, what the fuck, man? All these 3 echoes are absolute trash. Absolutely trash. Golden Jurong, you are golden for a reason. You have the golden touch. So do not disappoint us. Do not fail us. Give us double crit, attack percentage, heavy, flat attack, and energy regen. Those are the 5 stats that we need, or else you're gonna end up like your Capitain's friend, which got absolutely bloody obliterated. So consider this your fair warning. That's great. We have energy regen. Very nice. I still need my double crit. What the hell is this? HP percentage? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. You the one with the golden touch is not golden touching at all, bro. But no matter. We have your next in line. Maybe the next in line will be better. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Okay, you think I'm playing around her. You think I'm playing around her because I'm not fusing any of you into any echoes? Well, I'm not playing around and I will not stand for that. You think I'm playing around? Well, goodbye. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is your warning. That's right. Give me the crit rate. Now give me the crit damage. I'm not playing around and so you shouldn't be playing around as well. Right? Attack percentage and crit damage. It's as easy as that. You bloody stink! What in the hell is all this? 9% defense, HP, basic attack. Hello, game. What the hell are these rolls or the stats that I don't even fucking need? Hello? The golden touch is not golden touching at all. Man, that sucks. That sucks. We still have how many premium tuners? 53. We can try doing another 3. But chances are it's probably not going to go well. Okay, this is the last 3 that we're gonna do. Well, believers are dead once again. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Junro, you think I was playing around, right? Well, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around, so therefore you off with your bloody head. Okay, we just need to hit the crit damage here. We just need to hit a crit damage here. Let attack sort of does work. This is a technical 3-5 already. But do I want to trust the last roll? If there's any justice, this will be a crit damage and then we'll be perfectly fine and we will move on our way. Crit damage. What the? Oh. Technical 3-5. But let's continue enhancing the other 2. What the hell? Vibration, okay, this one shit. No, I will not choose the wolf. I think the Sagittarius is the last one that's going to give us something decent. And by something decent, I mean double crit. High double crit. What in the double HP is this? I'm asking for double crit, not double HP. Bro, what the fuck, man? Ah, okay. Today is just not it for echo enhancing, man. Today is just not it for echo enhancing for Steby. Nope. Absolutely not. Hey, actually, no. Predictions, yes. I'm so bummed out about the other shitty echoes that I forgot that I got a technical 3-5. Boo. Echo luck is shit today. We shall not enhance anymore because it's shit. It's shit. Anyways, that's for the account review. All in all, Steby's account is peak, is pretty good. This one's the problem is Echo Luck is not Echo.exe is not happening. Or like when it happens, it's very rare occasion. But this goes to show that even with shit Echo Luck, your account can be pretty good. But yes, don't let your Echo Luck stop you from achieving greatness. And for the rest of you who will be watching on YouTube later on, I hope you've enjoyed it and maybe learned something. Happy gaming Rovers, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.